So these are my weekend predictions for the EFL Championship for this weekend. Start off then with Derby County versus Bristol City. Uh, Bristol City obviously got off to the better start than Derby County. Obviously Bristol City did get a draw against Cheltenham, but it's still a good start to the season with Bristol City. Derby, not a great start to the season for Derby, who I did expect better from. Especially in my season predictions, but I think they'll get. I think Derby will get there in the end, won't they? And I think Derby will do. I think Derby will get a result here against Bristol City and will go for a 1-1 draw. Cheltenham versus Leicester. Obviously, Leicester suffered that defeat against Preston. Cheltenham getting a draw at Bristol City, which is for me a good result for Cheltenham. And I think Nathan Jones' side at home don't be tough to beat in this game. Leicester having their own problems. Leicester having their own problems with the EFL, PSR, FFP, potential points deduction as well. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Cheltenham and Leicester. Even though Leicester's struggling with FFP and all that, Leicester still got a good enough squad to not use the game. I think it was a bit of a shock using to Preston for me, for Leicester. You would have expected better from them. Well, expected them not to use that Yates. So I think it would be a 1-1 draw. Hull versus Blackburn. Hull got a must needed win to start the season with a thrill of a game against Oxford United to win in added time. While Blackburn, very disappointing for Blackburn, isn't it? Who not really had not had a great start to the season, but they have had a tough start to the season. West Brom, then Burnham. Blackburn will see this as a winnable game for themselves, but I think Hull will find it a winnable game for themselves as well. But can't call it between Hull and Blackburn. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Swansea versus Watford. Watford got the win against TPR, didn't they? They got the win against TPR. The first win of the season for Watford. Swansea picking up their first win of the season with that win against Sheffield United as well. Then Swansea Watford could go either way, to be honest with you. Could go either way. I'm done door for home advances on this one. I just think Watford are more poor away from home. I'm done door for a 1-0 win for Swansea against Watford. Up next, Burnham versus Oxford. Darry Warwick used to be Burnham manager, didn't he? So Darry Warwick going back to Burnham, but this time it's Oxford manager. Yeah, for me, I think Burnham done be huge favours. Burnham been in with Tossa Scimitats from Liverpool, haven't they? I mean, that's a weird signing, isn't it, for the Pretty Championship? Tossa Scimitats, a Crete International as well. And playing in the Premier League as well, moving to the Championship club. But then that's the thing with Burnham's transfer business. They've signed Teodor from Celtic, Demai Quay as well, who's a former Premier League player, Demai Quay, and Teodor, who's definitely too good for the Championship, in my opinion. But yeah, I think Burnham will get the win here against Oxford, and I'll go for a 2-0 win for Burnham against Oxford. Coventry versus TPR. Coventry versus TPR. I think Coventry obviously played that traumatic, played that thrill of a with them against Derby, didn't they? 5-3, bloody hell, what a game that was. 5-3 win over Derby. Coventry, they got that win now, haven't they? Got the win on the board. I think they'll kick on now, Coventry, who you do expect to be at least in the top 7, in my opinion. And I think they'll get the win here against TPR. I'm going to go for Coventry to win 3-1 against TPR. Norwich versus Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, they've had a good start to the season, haven't they? 3-0 win at Millwall in the last game. That's a very good win. To win 3-0 at Millwall as well, with how tough Millwall is. And obviously got the win against Swansea on the weekend. They go away to Norwich. Norwich getting their first win of the season at Portsmouth. Dud win for Norwich as well. Down to the top here, say Portsmouth as well. I can't. The thing is, though, as much Middlesbrough have not done start the season, I still have question marks about Bob Edwards. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Norwich and Middlesbrough. I think both of them will be fighting for the same thing in terms of the playoffs, Warner. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Preston versus Ipswich. Don't be a tough game for Ipswich. Don't know where to Preston. And this is why I never doubted Preston start the season. Everyone said Preston would go down. I said, nah, they won't. They won't go down. They always find a way to stay up every season in the Championship, be stable in the Championship as well. Ipswich, they've had a tough start, to be fair. Had a tough start to the season. They had Southampton, then they had Burnham. Or not, Burnham North on the weekend, then Southampton, 2 draws for Ipswich. But they'll be up at this Preston game as probably the first win of the season. When you compare the two squads as well. But you can't wipe Preston off. They did beat Exeter at the end of the day. But I'm the door for Ipswich to get a narrow 1-0 win at Preston. Sheffield United versus Millwall. Oh dear, that's going to be a tough game, isn't it? That's going to be a tough game. Millwall, you'd expect Millwall to respond after that very bad defeat at home to Middlesbrough. Sheffield United need a response as well. I'm going to go for Sheffield United to get the first win of the season. I'm going to go for Sheffield United to win 2-1 against Millwall. Southampton versus Stoke, which is probably the standout game of the weekend. Both teams getting off to a good start to the season. Obviously Southampton picking up the point at Ipswich, getting that automatic win against Wrexham on the weekend as well. Stoke, they've made a good start to the season as well under Mark Robbins. I'm going to go for Southampton to just edge Stoke out, a 2-1 win for Southampton, then Stoke. West Brom versus Portsmouth. I am going to edge towards Wayne Mason's side on that one. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for West Brom, then Portsmouth. And Wrexham versus struggling Sheffield Wednesday. Again, Wrexham have had a tough start to the season, haven't they? West Brom, then Southampton. This will be a winnable game. This is the winnable game for Wrexham to get off the mark in the Championship. Especially with Sheffield Wednesday struggled, unfortunately, with their ownership as well. Sheffield Wednesday probably nailed on to finish bottom of the Championship. I'm going to go for Wrexham to win 3-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. So they're my EFL Championship predictions for this weekend. But we'll see your predictions down below in the comments.